What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me. This is Jay Dumont, aka Next Level Nerd, bringing you episode 15 of Let's Nerd with Pathfinder Kingmaker, my little/huge Kingmaker LP. So in the last episode, we narrowly defeated the Stag Lord and the Nugra. We looted his fortress here. And lost some people in the process. Kressel. Akuros. Look around, this fortress belongs to you now. A friendly owl bear that stayed in its cage apparently. I thought it was cleaning up, maybe it was. I don't know. But I guess what we're gonna do now is
the path is clear.
First we're gonna rest. That was a very close encounter with the tough kind. Was that up here? Yeah. We're at medium encumbrance, so I don't really want to take anything else. Pretty cool though. So there's still some stuff I haven't finished up. I think we're gonna try to take on those wolves again somehow if I can. The party's feeling invigorated. Let's get that hearty meal. Oh. Plenty of time to go. Nice, we got a hearty meal, so our movement speed is increased by 5%. Alright, so actually, just wasted some time there. This way. Can't go past the mist yet. Still kind of in a world of hurt. I have 41 days, so we can just rest again. Why not? 16 hours. So that's the bonus of using rations. It's only going to be an 8-hour rest. Sometimes it's more. I'm worried about Amiri being at death's door and all. We are moving a little faster. I'm gonna try this again, dang flabbit. This time we're gonna try to use some smarts, if I possess any. Inventory check. So Aetherius will use the bark skin, I suppose. We're gonna have plenty of money. Valerie will use a shield of faith and reduce person. She can use a bark skin. She can use a shield of faith. You know what? Let's throw some alchemist fire at them. She can hit them with Scorching Ray. Maybe summon Monster 1, just to give them something to think about. Alright, let's quick save here. I'm going to try to arrange my party like this down here. And let's get to it. So, heroism. +2 morale bonus on attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. So attack rolls. Gotta go Lotharius. His attack is pretty low. And let's go Amiri. So that lasts like 40 minutes, so we're good there.
Share your will.
Divine Favor lasts 1 minute. We'll have to cast that last. How long does Shield of Faith last? 1 minute per level. Let's cast your level 1. Gonna bless the party. Oh, he can cast Barksian on himself. Go ahead and cast that on Amiri.
Don't hesitate.
That lasts for 3 minutes. Alright, so
I am yours to command.
let's see what happens if I go in there like this.
As you order. To victory! Avenge me!
Oh, Valerie's dead already? Here come the tough ones, and we're in trouble again. Run!
Next strike is one!
I require healing.
He's gonna be dead. She's gonna be dead.
This won't kill me.
Nice critical. Kill it. Kill it. Come on, kill it.
I'll survive.
Down goes Amiri.
This body holds no more. This can't be over.
Come on, Lotharius.
Learn from my mistake.
Alright, so I used Bless a little bit too late there. I didn't have Lindsay sing your Bard song or Raging or anything. Alright, so she's gonna sing. She's going to bless us.
Don't hesitate.
She's gonna drink a Blair potion.
I'll go ahead.
Tear them apart!
This is probably not good.
They go down!
Run.
My skills exceed yours.
Uh-oh, Octavia. At least Lindsay got away.
Like a strike is one! Kill me!
She's still not raging. Come on, he's almost dead. We got him. And Amiri's dead for good.
Please. What a miserable last chapter.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, we didn't get Silent the Wolf Alpha. Alright, it's time to use our technique from the other video. We're gonna hide in this corner here.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Lindsay. It's a scroll of expeditious retreat. Throw an alchemist fire up at them.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Hold your position. Alright, Jaethal. Hit them with a Bane.
A solid plan.
And of course, Lotharius
I require healing.
getting rocked already.
Learn from my mistake.
She's gonna bless us.
Look at me, Gorum!
Unworthy.
Alright, back up. Let them
Enlighten
come.
you out of our story.
Nice critical hit.
Tear them apart!
Wretched things.
Alright, Amiri. Start raging.
They go down!
Drink a potion of blur. No, drink a potion of shield of faith. Octavia. Can spam telekinetic fist on the wolf. Lindsay can inspire courage. Come on. Nice. Much better. Alright, Octavia, don't spam that anymore. Just attack. Oh. Not bad that time. Picked up some wolf pelts from Amiri's nature lore.
The path is clear. Our duty calls.
What troubles you?
I knew that was bad news having Lotharius or Sirius being attacked, but I have him on the wrong side of the formation for this one. Bone pile. Leather armor. A scythe. Unidentified. Bane. 7 bloodstones. Cool. Okay, we're heavy now, but let's look at that scythe. Three to 9, 20 by 4. It's 3 to 12, 20 by 2. See the difference. 7 to 13 plus 7. 7 is 16 plus 8. Is that because that's a simple weapon? Yep, that's a martial weapon. Fair enough, but we're heavy, so more chain shirts have to be dropped. It's a shame, that's a lot of my money going there. That's another way to gain that. Not bad though, considering we don't have to worry about resources, we can just rest. Oh, is our inventory... Yeah, we can pick up some of those chain shirts. Mary was just fatigued. So I'm really going to have to work on Asirius's character build. He doesn't have any one great stat. I made him like a knowledgeable archaeologist. So he'll get bonuses on his knowledge checks. But other than that, decent in melee. Although his attack is only a +5. We've got to do something about that. I might specialize him in a weapon. Maybe even take a level of fighter. Or something. So that was pretty cool. We cleared that up. I don't think we have any chance against the were-rats at this point. So I'm not even going to attempt that. Mystery surrounds King Castruccio Iravati's ascension to the throne. Attacks. Anything down here? Oh no, just this random encounter that we can't get through the fog, so we have to turn around. Probably same thing here. Three Pine Islet. Sure, let's enter this location. Or is that Islet? Islet? I think it's Islet. Aha, new areas to explore. Looks beautiful. What did we spot? A tatzelworm. Another tatzelworm.
Blood for Gorum!
Come and bring it, tatzelworms.
Tear them apart! A son of plan!
Ooh. Octavia did good damage too. No, she missed. Not bad. Nice. Hopefully we didn't take any ability damage from that fight. Oh, they have stuff we can take? Gold coins. One of them swallowed 23 of them. Oh, there's more.
Enemy near.
Hold your formation, peeps.
Unworthy.
Forwards!
What did a serious attack there? Deal 5 damage. Boom, Amiri. They're having trouble hitting Valerie. Nice. What Sirius did 17 damage with a critical. So that critical's working out pretty well. Judging by the empty coffer, someone was using this boat to transport quite a bit of goods, but where did all that stuff go? Rice and nut pudding. Rice and flour. Where did all that stuff go? There's some greater tassel worm around here.
This requires your attention.
Good job, Jaethal. Ancient weather-worn ruins. Time has been merciless to them. It's virtually impossible to tell when they were erected or who were the builders. Requires my attention. Exquisite pearl for 20. Trap? Really?
The undead is such a frivolous term. I prefer immortal, eternal, everlasting.
I still think it would be cool to have Jaethal as a romance option. What did we spot? Tassel worms.
How curious. Share your will.
Jaethal has the best perception in the world.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Are they coming? Just one? Uh-oh, bad move. Very bad move. Yeah, I'm serious. It's taking hits. Always have your tank. Deal with them. That's what I'm going to try to learn here. It's a me.
Call to them.
I shall not fail.
Excuse me. Her ear-piercing scream is worth less than his hideous laughter and hypnotism. Even though I haven't really used either of those much yet. I really should. I am a bard after all. Archaeologist. We saved Octavia and her friend while flank your enemies for maximum damage. A creature is considered flanked if 2 or more characters are attacking at the same time. I try to flank with Jaethal and Amiri because they have precise strike. Little island in the middle of the Skunk River topped by 2 living and 1 half-living pine trees. Local fishermen still fight over the name, as some think it should be called 2.5 Pines Islet. Well, whatever. I don't think we're gonna find much going this way.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Oh, there's an enemy. This is gonna be something crazy because we cross over to the dire narrow marches, so this is gonna be like impossible battle number 1 here. Right? Oh no, some bandits. Crush right.
An epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay, she can't charge right now. Oh, we caught flat-footed. I like that. Just bypass these weak bandits. So, Valerie dealt 11 or no, not Valerie. Octavia hit 4 damage with a sneak attack. Oh, he got clubbed to death. You heard that one.
When we stop.
Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. That's useful. Otherwise, not much. I'm gonna rest here. Try it. Wish it told you the difficulty
Not many
check.
can boast both good lineage and true nobility of spirit. Even fewer among your people. It is good to have such a person as a companion.
Thank you for the compliment. There aren't many of the aristocratic class in these lands, and they are not greatly missed.
Oh, so Valerie and Jaethal getting along pretty well. Our 2 cooks could not come up with a hearty meal. That's okay. 5% slower. Why are we suddenly 50 pounds heavy? What did we pick up? I guess chain shirts must be dropped. That was weird. So right now we're just exploring our new territory. I don't think we can go much this way. Nope. Turn back. No matter which one of those you choose, you have to turn back. You can try... I can't go up? Oh, there we go. Oh. Turn around. No, stop. Oh my gosh. Cross it this way.
I need to catch my breath.
Anything down here? Oh, same idea. Having reached the edge of the milky white blanket, stop, yeah. Just exploring. We can rest again, no problem. No one's fatigued anyway. You don't really get any bonus for... Oh jeez. For completing it early. I can tell. Alright, let's go this way. Can I cross the river here?
I need to catch my breath.
Come on, cross it right there. Wow, that was something. We're moving fatigue now. Oh no, good. Really should rest. Cook the hearty meal. Nice. We've got 33 days. Let's see what's up here. Now, perception actually matters if you find locations on the map. So, our perception skill may not be high enough to spot some. Oh, there's something.
I need to catch my breath.
Where are you going? What? Can we actually go this way? That seemed a little bit pointless. That strayed. This lonely oak in the heart of a pine grove looks like a wandering stranger in a foreign land. How do we get there, though? That's what I would like to know. Aha. Well, we'll rest. We are really encumbered. guess we'll go for the shepherd's pie. Or the haggis. What does the haggis do again? Saving throws. That seems pretty good in case we get into some trouble here. The oak net strayed. 17 hours. Successful. Beautiful. On all counts. Jaethal is an excellent guard. I need more coffee. All I've got is ice water. Insane Dryad. Really? Alright, so how tough is a Dryad? Tough enough that we're gonna go like this. And this.
I shall not fail.
Cast Bark Skin on Valerie.
Speak.
Wonder if we can doom the Dryad.
Give the
I
order.
doubt it. Let's move a little closer.
To victory! Unworthy.
Get it. Nice. Are you goring him, Amiri? Damage reduced. Alright, so she's got to use Smiting Bane to bypass damage reduction. Inquisitor's Weapons Divine Light. The Inquisitor's weapons count as magic for the purpose of bypassing damage reduction. So let's bypass that reduction. Go ahead and keep goring them. You give some of that luck so we get better crits. And you just go ahead and sing a song. Uh-oh. Get him. Did the snowball do him in? TV deals 22 damage to Insane Dryad. 3d6 cold plus 5 sneak. Her snowball does 3d6? Per caster level, yes it does. Excellent. Oh, oh. Walking through spiked stones. What did he have on him? Or she? Silver ring and a dagger. So magic was her weapon of choice. I didn't catch if it was a he or she. Sickle. And freedom of movement. The spell enables caster level 7. 10 minutes per level. Enables you or a creature you touch to move and attack normally for the duration of the spell, even under the influence of magic that usually impedes movement, such as paralysis, solid fog, slow, and web. All combat maneuvers checked made to grapple the target automatically fail. Subject automatically succeeds on any combat maneuver checks, and escape artist checks made to escape a grapple or a pin. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at that sickle. Keen sickle. Ability doubles the keen ability doubles the threat range of a weapon. This benefit doesn't stack with any other effects that expand the threat range of a weapon. So, what does that mean precisely? It means he'd get a +8, no? It's not really showing as doubling the range. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's normally ×1 critical hit and now it's ×2. Simple weapon. See if it affects her at all. She's just using a masterwork wrought bastard sword. 4 to 9 or 3 to 12. I think I'll take the 4 to 9. She can use a sickle. See no problem with that. She's not going to be rolling many critical hits anyway. So I don't see the point of using the kukri with her.
The path is clear.
So where's this lonely oak? So far I see a lot of not very lonely little happy little trees. One knocked down that's not so happy. Anything else hidden on this map? Demanding my attention. Oh, I guess this is the lonely oak where the dryad was being insane at. Alright. And I can inspire competence with Lindsay while I'm searching for things. And Jayathal's perception may pick up something more useful, but you can cast heroism on her.
Tread lightly.
Lingering performance would be a good idea. Now, before we go,
Anything is possible.
Esme, Axe, yes. Esme, Axe, yes. Esme, Axe, yes.
cool. Alright, Insane Dryad. Maybe he had something to do with Nugra, since he's up here near the abandoned hut. Are we about ready to report to Oleg? This way? Oh, an old oak. Stop, stop, stop. A great old tree dominates this area, rising from the remains of the waterlogged pine forest. And we can get there without having to rest. Other than losing a few level 1 spells of Lindsay's. I really could use more coffee. It's already 12:20 at night. I don't think I've ever been here. What is that? Man-eater troll? How tough is this thing gonna be?
What troubles you?
We should prepare.
I think we can try hideous laughter on it.
You can count on me.
And a web. Give it an ear-piercing scream. Oh, it worked.
Unworthy.
Well, get in the web and attack it while it's hideously laughing. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad.
My mistake.
Is this chopping away Mary? No, there's Mary. Oh, 37 critical hit. Snowball. Where's it, Mary? You better rage. Tyler, you better get through that.
This won't kill me.
Yeah, this was bad. This was bad. I don't know why I did that. Maybe you get stuck in the web. Get stuck in the web.
Protect me, please.
Ah.
I die.
Ah. That thing's tough. Where did I quick save last? Always a question one must ask oneself. In front of the old oak tree. Man-eater troll. But hideous laughter worked. Does hypnotism
Road awaits.
causing it to stop and stare blankly at you? But does an attack
Give the order.
wear that effect off?
Adventures call to
Alright,
them.
well,
Share your will.
I'm listening.
Our duty calls.
let's try this again.
Here!
Consider me provoked.
You cannot stand against me.
Oh, will save, oh no. Tyler, he's going in. Drink the blur potion, please. Alright.
A solid plan.
Yeah, this is real solid. This is so solid. There's no way it's going to work. Reducer for higher AC. Spam snowball on him. You sing a glorious song, Jathal. Oh, weapon damage rolls. Let's go on attack rolls, right? Justice will be served.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Oh, Mary took an attack of opportunity. She could have just stayed behind. Don't take an attack of opportunity. Missed. Try it again. You just telekinetically fist him.
I'll fight if I have to.
Sneak attack for 7. Not bad. Oh, we got him laughing. We got the troll laughing. Get him.
My skills exceed yours.
Get him, he's laughing. Finally it works, and this thing is taken. Oh, it's a troll. My bad. Acid kills a troll. Hurry. Yes.
I'm hungry. When they stop.
He had a belt, some jade, and a something.
Rest resting would be nice.
And he was eating a man. This man right here, about to eat. This poor sod had a nice unidentified light bow. Let's take a look at those. Light crossbow +1. I guess that's not going to matter much with her. 2 to 9. Yeah, 2 to 7, same attack. Looks good. And what belt was he wearing? Giant strength. +2 bonus to strength. Well, we're fatigued, so we're not going to get a very good readout of strength right now. Amiri was enlarged.
Stop.
Let's rest in this terrible storm. Hope we don't get struck by lightning. Let's get that hearty meal going. Let's rock and roll.
Have you counted how many you've killed during your journeys?
Why would I count? My job is to swing my sword. Let Pharasma count the dead.
Amen. Hopefully we don't get attacked by any man-eating trolls. Alright. So for strength, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Lotharia or Asirius. It's gonna increase his attack to +6, which is respectable. Constitution. This will have no effect on her. She has no constitution. We'll give it to her. She gets a +4 bonus to con now, which is pretty nice. Cool, so we're making out pretty well here. Although she took a nasty attack of opportunity for moving out of position, I guess that was my fault or something.
I'll go ahead.
I don't think I've ever been up here. Oh. Protect from chaos 1 person, enlarge person. So enlarge person increases the reach, as well as increases the strength and attack, damage, but lowers the attack rolls and AC, easier to hit. But if Valerie's tanking and Amiri's enlarged,
The
that's
path is clear.
a pretty wicked combination. Nothing here? Really? Jaethal? Let's map exit down here. I think I'm going to take a time out here, go make some coffee, and then continue this episode because I'm having some fun here. Late night, be right back. So the one true Baron to rule them all is back, aka Asirius, J. Dumont. Oh, we're not really prepared for this battle. If you fail a trickery chest to open a chest, try a different character, return to try again at a higher level. Yeah, bandits again. Charge them. They catch us flat-footed. Doesn't matter. Get in there. Oh, let me conjure anything. Oh, you don't have to spam telekinetic fist, girl. You can acid splash them. Oh, there's more. What's this bandit trying to attack Lindsay? What's your problem? Who are these fools? So she's actually calculating, Octavia, that she has more damage to deal with acid splash than she does with her short bow +1. She's calculating that with the AI. So I'm gonna trust her. Oh. Conjurer had another scroll of Grave Enfeeblement. Knew that one bandit was using a good bow. Both of them were. We are going to be so rich on this haul. I got more coffee. An all-nighter. Mr. Dumont's RPG neighborhood. Might as well go over this way. Oh, another one? I could fight them, but really, not much point. And I could have fought them again. What the heck, let's fight them. Watch it be like 2 man-eating trolls. If we can't even destroy it, the game will be over, and that's really where we have to focus on. Oh, some Phyllocenes. Unworthy indeed. There's more. Where are they? Oh, that was just a combat end round. Can we skin them? 10 pounds and they're only worth 2, but we have the weight to carry, so might as well. Oh.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Explore my new lands that I rightfully am the Baron of, the heir to. Would you call it heir? Or just, I'm just the Baron now. I rule these lands. Use a character's portrait for a target for the spell. Valerie, reliable comrade in battle. Proud Valerie rejected her destiny as a paladin of Shaylin, leaving the order behind. What's this? Two Rivers Field, a quiet and unremarkable area not far from the confluence point of the Crooked River and the Shrike River. No major roads cross the area and travelers are rare. I've never been here either. How many days do I have left? 27? I can get back to Old Lakes by then. I want to see what my new lands hold for me. A lot of these side maps are just small maps, but that's cool. Wolf. And a dead wolf. It was morning, it's fallen comrade. Oh, that's kind of sad. Got meat though.
This requires your attention.
A trap?
You have my attention. Here.
See, the first time I played the game, I didn't think to look around. I just went right to Oleg's and just ended up not exploring this area all that well.
Done and done.
22.
What's
Whoa.
that?
That would be a trap. Like that, Horizon. I know what
You see that?
else we can do too. Go rest at that
You can count on me.
free rest camp in Old Sycamore and fight pretty evil monster. Slight spoiler. Hurricane bow. And a Ross Landed coin.
How curious.
Ah, that is curious. Some cooking products, otherwise known as food to humans, not cooking products. Telling me that was all that was on here? They trapped their camp against wolves. Oh, Darius is in trouble. Even if they are just wolves, no? 15 XP and some pelts. And meat, which is important for our recipes. So let me get this straight. Excuse me, some people came up here. We're now long gone.
I'll go ahead.
Killed a wolf and then
State your desire.
I found something interesting.
Okay, don't trigger the trap, y'all.
What's the holdup?
That's free XP. Oh, did you find interesting this? That is interesting. Scroll of inflict moderate wounds. 25 gold. Interesting. So they killed a wolf, which was one of its
Path is
mates.
clear.
The wolf was mourning it. So they set up traps to keep away from the wolves. Disappeared from the area. And then, we stumbled along. Killed the entire pack. Because I don't see any of their dead bodies around, right? They abandoned their food and their camp, but they got the heck out of there. So they must not have been very tough adventurers. Maybe 1, 2 people it looked like. Gods think of us mortals as dogs to be trained, but we can still surprise them. Celine Galdahar. Wow, there's a lot here. Old outpost. Time and weather have left their marks on the walls of this old outpost, but it seems to be in pretty good condition. Kingdom resource. High ground. Don't know what that
I
entails.
feel tired.
Oh, let's enter Nettles Crossing and go tell Dead Dude that we killed the Stag Lord. Think he was going to give us a spear? That could be good for Jaethal. It's a good spear. I think the party's coming along. We'll just have to outfit Asirius with some boosting gear to help his stats. Here comes Corpse Man. Stag Lord is dead. Pharasma awaits. Farewell, Asirius. The corpse crumbles to the ground. So he gets to sigh with relief. We get a long spear. Not just a spear, a long spear. Let's see what Lindsay's been writing. Our leader can't get when the Stag Lord's blood spilled on the ground he defiled, we weren't the only ones to sigh with relief. We vindicated many innocent lives that a cursed bandit had extinguished before we arrived. Alas, we know only one of its victims' names. Rest in peace, Davik Nettle. Amiria has passed her trial, but that doesn't seem enough for her. She demands we find another monster and let her prove herself in battle once again. You think she already gets enough opportunities to swing her sword? Well, at least we're in the Stolen Lands, where monsters are never in short supply. That's for sure. Let's check out this long spear. 2 to 9 piercing with a 6-foot range. Oh, we all leveled up. Get out of here. So now Amiri and Jathal can flank from behind Valerie. It does less damage, and the attack goes down. 7 to 16, plus 7, 6 to 13. But she can stand behind and flank with the stabby. So I guess we're gonna level up. Can I hunt here? I hope so. Hunting. Let's do it.
The Age of Destiny was truly fascinating.
My favorite age is the sausage.
At least we got a hearty meal out of the deal and some healing. Oh, we were attacked. I want a wild boar. Oh no, we're all sleeping. Get up. And you can't sleep in heavy armor, so all our armor is taken off.
Protect me, please.
Die, wild boar. Some of your luck going. Hit it with a critical. Why can't we kill this thing? Is it a dire boar? No, it's a wild boar. There's some of that luck. Meat and a pelt. And we can continue resting. Finish what we started. That was a tough boar. Alright, so now, even though it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to attempt to level up our characters. Let's start with Octavia. Arcane Trickster. With her Mastery of Magic, Arcane Tricksters can make for even more subtle or confounding opponents than standard rogues. Ranged Legerdemain enhances their skill as thieves, and their ability to make sneak attacks without flanking or as part of a spell can make Arcane Tricksters formidable damage dealers. She needs level 2 sneak attack and Knowledge Arcana 4. So would I want to actually do this? She'd get evasion, can avoid magical and unusual attack with great agility, successful reflex throws, deal no damage on a successful save. She gets a rogue talent. Number of talents that aid her and confound her foes. Rogue gains 1 rogue talent. Should we try for this? What I don't get though is when I click Arcane Trickster, she's got the Knowledge Arcana. Why does it say it's blanked out like sneak attack is? I don't know, but I think we're gonna go with Arcane Trickster for her. So we have to get that second sneak attack. Alright, 7 points. Does she get a bonus too? First of all, she's trickery and she's stealthy. Her intelligence gives great modifiers to her knowledge. It's class skill +3. Forget, can she? And we still haven't used Demoralized Person. The DC of this check is equal to 10 plus the target's hit dice plus the target's wisdom modifier. So if they don't have good wisdom, you're talking 10, maybe 3 plus 0, 13. If you're successful, target shaken for 1 round. Duration increases by 1 round every 5, by which you beat the DC. Skill focus as a bonus feat. Immune to effects. Plus 2 racial on perception checks, so, I hope I'm not screwing this up. So she'd be rolling a d20 plus 8. So she rolls a 15, it'd be 23. I don't know, she gets good bonuses to these. So does a Sirius, so... try to get her to demoralize a person. Accomplished sneak attack. Your sneak attack damages increases by 1d6. Well, that's going to be pretty much what we get. Let's see. Seat feels pretty cool. Persuasion and trickery checks. Should get a +4 to those. Deft hands, trickery, and use magic device. Persuasive. Select one spell. You cast that spell with greater than normal power. Select one spell. Treat your caster level as being too higher for all level variable effects of the spell. Every time you gain a level in a spellcasting class, you can choose a new spell to replace the spell selected with this feat, and that spell becomes your specialized spell. Man, she should specialize in Snowball. Rogue has to be sickened, shaken, or confused. Fast stealth allows the rogue to move at full speed using the stealth skill. Gains a bonus combat feat, +4 perception. Withstanding poisons, gains 1 on all saves against poisons and +4 on saves against spells and effects that cause the rogue to be nauseated or sickened. I like this, they can't make attacks of opportunity for 1 round. Let's check out combat trick. Whenever you're adjacent to an ally who has this feat, you receive a +2 on concentration checks and level checks made to overcome spell resistance. It'd be good for her and Lindsay. I wonder if I should do that. Or hit them with slow reaction so they can't attack of opportunity. Oh, that's a tough one. +2 on spell resistance, so would that mean be casting like a snowball? If you have to roll a 10 to hit, you'd roll an 8. Does overcome spell resistance. And concentration's not really her problem. Yeah, that's not going to be too great for Lindsay. Let's go back and look at Lindsay. She's doing perfectly fine as a bard. She gains Inspire Courage in his allies, including himself, bolstering them against fear and improving their combat abilities. +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear, and +1 competence on attack and weapon damage rolls. At 5th level and every 6 levels after, this bonus increases by +1, so she'd be rolling a +2 on those. Bards capably confuse and confound their foes while inspiring their allies to ever-greater daring. While accomplished with both weapons and magic, the true strength of bards lies outside melee, where they can support their companions and undermine their foes without fear of interruptions to their performance. We gave her like Sorcerer. Inspire Courage. Get her mobility up there. Use Magic Device. Get her Persuasion up. Get some religious lore. Lindsay. So say we got allied spellcaster. What spells would she be casting? She gets a level 2 spell. It's not going to be something that really attacks the enemy. Probably going to give her Blur. Doesn't somebody already have Blur? Inquisitor. I think she's fine with that. Get Bane. At 5th level, an Inquisitor can imbue one of her weapons with the Bane weapon special ability as a swift action. A Bane weapon excels against certain foes. Against a designated foe, the weapon's enhancements bonus is +2 better than its actual bonus. Wow, it also deals an extra 2d6 points of damage against foes. Only functions while the Inquisitor wields the weapon. If dropped or taken, the weapon resumes granting this ability. If its return to the Inquisitor before the duration expires, lasts for a number of rounds per day equal to the Inquisitor's level. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. That's awesome. Okay, so she's got the religious lore. Can she bark at opponents? She can, we just don't use it enough. Make her our athletics trainer. Perception, of course. Let's get her to use Magic Device, like that. I don't even know what I would give her. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner off though. Extra Bane. That's what we should give her. Let me see if I can reach it here. This thing is too noisy, man. I hope I don't run out of hard drive space for this video. There we go. It's so much more peaceful. But I drank all my coffee already. Alright, so let's see here. Get all wired up. Again. Extra Bane. You can use Bane for 3 additional rounds. Oh, heck yeah. Let's get that. Although martial weapons proficiency would be good for her too. Power attack. You can choose to take a -1 penalty on melee attack rolls to gain a +2 on melee damage. Bonus is increased by half, 50% if you're making an attack with two-handed weapon. The damage is halved if you're making an attack with an offhand weapon. And your base attack bonus reaches +4, and every 4 points thereafter, the penalty increases by 1 and the bonus increases by +2. So actually, you get a -2 on rolls and a +4 on melee damage rolls. And you must choose to use this feat before making an attack roll, and its effects last until your next turn. Bonus damage does not apply to touch attacks. So I'm thinking either martial weapons. She can use all that stuff so much better. You get that extra Bane, which gives an extra +2 weapon enhancement and 2d6 points of damage. But against certain foes, what does that mean? Against a designated foe. I don't know, we'll get extra Bane though. Oh, and she has protection from alignment communal. I totally forgot about that. Castigate 1 round per level at 1 round. You compel the target to beg for forgiveness. On a failed save, the target cowers in fear. On a successful will save, it's shaken for 1 round. Each round after, a cowering subject may attempt a new save to end the effect. So that's fear no matter how you shake it down there. I think I'm going to keep, it's not necromancy, but 3d6 points of damage plus 1d6 points of damage for 2 caster levels, so she'd be doing 5d6. And I could eventually train her in necromancy. I might castigate though. They're at least 1 round cowered in fear, and if not, they're shaken for a round. Bone Shaker or Castigate? I think we have enough that causes fear. Even if this succeeds, it will save, it's shaken for a round. And then Doom also causes it to become shaken, but will negates it. And they don't get a saving throw, that's 1 minute per level. It's serious Doom, so maybe? It's a favored blessing of Halfling Clerics. This spell grants its target a +2 morale bonus on saving throws against fear. We already get that from Lindsay, I think. Aid grants the target 1 morale bonus on attack rolls and save against fear, and temporary hit points 1d8 plus 5. Man, she's got a lot of good stuff she can get. Subject becomes paralyzed and freezes in place. It is aware and frees normally, but cannot take any actions, even speech. Each round the subject may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. Will negates. That would even make mages not be able to cast spells. Resist energy 10 minutes per level. Oh man, she has so many good possibilities. This abjuration grants a creature limited protection from damage of whichever one of 5 energy types you select. So you click it and then select acid, cold, electricity, fire, or sonic. Gains resist energy 10 against the energy type chosen, meaning that each time the creature is subjected to such damage, damage is reduced by 10 points. Absorbs only damage. The subject could still suffer unfortunate side effects. Does not stack with protection from energy. Character is warded by protection from energy and resist energy. The protection spell absorbs damage until it's exhausted. The value of the energy resistance grant increases to 20 at 7th level. I think I'm going to change my mind and get resist energy. She can use cause fear, but this can protect 3 people from energy if need be. So let me just double check here. We get extra Bane. Using magic devices so she can bless and stuff like that. Good perception. Yeah, I think that's a complete, even though it double clicked when I didn't want it to. Alright, Amiri. You can certainly demoralize people. I think you'd be good at that. Go Barbarian again. Improved uncanny dodge. The character can no longer be flanked. Wow. This defense denies another rogue the ability to sneak attack the character by flanking her unless the attacker has at least 4 more rogue levels than the target does. What else would she even try to be? Maybe a fighter? I don't see how that would help her much. The Aldori Sword Lords of Revoy are among the deadliest and most feared fighters of the Inner Sea. They have spent long years mastering the Aldori dueling sword, pitting themselves against other dueling swords and all manner of weaponry besides. Their speed and reflexes weave a net of impenetrable steel around them from which they strike and harry their unfortunate opponents. The most common form of Aldori dueling, and arguably the easiest of the techniques to master, focuses on avoiding damage and disarming foes. These sword lords prefer to wear light to no armor, trusting their skill for protection. She can be a two-handed fighter. Bonus combat feat, fighter proficiencies. Some fighters focus their efforts on finding the biggest, heaviest, most imposing weapon they can find and training to manage and harness the weight of their massive weapons for maximum impact. These fighting school benefits only apply when using two-handed weapons. I don't understand that one. Gains a +1 bonus to command, maneuver, battle, or attack, and command, maneuver, defense on sunder and disarm attempts. We don't know how to sunder or disarm, but you get a bonus combat feat. And you get those fighter saving throws, which is extra 2 fortitude. And a bonus combat feat. Fighters excel at combat, defeating their enemies, controlling the flow of battle, and surviving such sorties themselves. While their specific weapons and methods grant them a wide variety of tactics, few can match fighters for sheer battle prowess. Let's take a look at our inventory. So we are using the glaive, right? Our weapons seem to be disappearing. There's someone walking. And it's martial. Of course, she can use martial weapons. Is she proficient with them? She's proficient with them. It says exotic weapon proficiency, but doesn't seem to actually work. I don't picture her in heavy armor, even though she dies quickly. We'll go barbarian. More nature up. She has no charisma, but it's a class skill. Her athletics too. Could focus her on the glaive. have a great dexterity bonus. I think it's +1. Focus her on her medium armor. But if she's going to be behind most of the time, then I should just weapon focus. Or dodge. Extra rage or extra rage power. She doesn't have any powers I want. 6 additional rounds per day, that's cool. Outflank, whenever you and an ally will also have the speed of flanking the creature you're flanking on attack rolls increases to +4. In addition, whenever you score a critical hit against the flanked creature, it provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally. Oh, we should outflank. And Jaethal should have got outflanked too. I gave her extra Bane. Alright, so you know what? We reload. And try it again. Where did I quick save last? Right here. Oh. That's not good. Jaethal's already leveled up. Having a tough time with casters or archers? Try using the charge basic ability. That means that they'll just use their bow and ranged weapon. So if I give her outflank, she gets a +2 for. It's 4 ranks in it. That. An outflank. Oh, she doesn't get outflank? Why doesn't she get outflank? Show unavailable. Show unavailable. Why doesn't she get it? Base attack bonus 4. Her base attack bonus isn't high enough. Oh, it's 3. Dang, Flabbit, I bet if I gave her fighter, it would turn to 4. But she wouldn't get that awesome Bane. Then she could outflank, which is even awesomer. I guess I would just... Opposing weapon they can find, mass the harness of weight of massive weapon for massive impact. So I would do this. She's -2 points now, so... Get rid of Lord Religion. Persuasion. And now she can outflank. And she can still... Oh, she doesn't get Bane. That's a tough trade-off, man. Because outflank is great. Amiri and Jaethal with this, you get a bonus on attack rolls to +4. And when you score a critical hit, it gets an attack of opportunity. That is massive. Is that more massive than Bane? Ability lasts for a number of rounds per day equal to the Inquisitive level. So 5 rounds she gets that for. But that is sweet. What else would give her an attack bonus? Magus? No. These are spell classing, basically. And I'm tempted to give her fighter. That'd also give her the bonus combat feat and the fighter proficiencies. So she'd be proficient with medium martial weapons, increasing her base attack bonus with those. And one of will saves against fear. When a sword lord makes a full attack with a dueling sword, no thank you. No thank you. Third level, when a two-handed fighter makes a single attack with two-handed, he adds double his strength bonus on damage rolls. Gains a ++ bonus on attacks with a weapon from this group. Wow. Make her a two-handed fighter too? Makes sense. She can outflank with Amiri from the back line. And I think she's got pretty good dexterity actually. It's a +2. She could make 2 additional attacks of opportunity per round. Make attacks of opportunity with flat-footed. Two-bladed sword. Bastard sword. Orc double axe. Wow. Improved initiative. Melee, every time you miss because of concealment, you can roll your mischance percent. I'll roll 1 time to see if you actually hit. Oh, that's when you're flanked. We're not going to be flanked with her. I'd hate to waste this and get a +1 on long spear and then find something 2 levels later that's way better. And anyway, now that she has that bonus base attack bonus and martial weapons, she can really use that scythe, which is even nicer. And it's the will of her goddess. Then she's in melee range. See, that would... Oh, really, the long spear is just as good, it's just longer. She becomes skilled as a fighter. Wow, this is going to be crazy. Outflank. And combat maneuver checks. Attempting to break free from a grapple. Defense against combat maneuvers, which I don't understand enough about. Improved initiative. Physical might's intimidating the other. Add your strength modifier to persuasion intimidate checks in addition to your charisma modifier. Oh, then she could really demoralize people. We'd have to actually use demoralize. She already has fear, so I think I'll give her improved initiative so she can act quicker. My mouse double clicks, man. I swear I'm not doing that. I need a new mouse. I wanted to go over her file here at the end, make sure it was right. So she's missing out on Bane, but she is going to be flanking away. Can she even go Barbarian? Some barbarians are going to take whatever comes their way, shrugging off mortal wounds. With ease, these barbarians invite their enemies to attack them and use pain to fuel their range. Heaviest of armors, mad dogs, employ beasts and all manner of beasts as their battle brethren. She gains fast movement plus 10. She doesn't get all those bonus feats though. Let's do this one more time. Let me just check once more. She can definitely demoralize. She's going to be doing some demoralizing. Let's do that. Outflank and intimidating prowess. Fighter proficiencies. She gets tower shield, martial, heavy armor. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Now let's check her out here.
Ask.
Maybe I'll just level up like one character this level because it's taking so long. Plus 8. She's going to be doing major demoralizing and flanking, so let's do a Mary while we're at it to remember that. If I take a level of fighter for her, stop it. And nature lore. I will be right back. Alright, boom. So we got a nature lore. She does pick out good things with her perception. And I don't think she's going to be doing much. Chance to be athletic. Okay, so she's going to get outflank. And also... wait a minute. Can she get extra rage? 6 additional rounds. And outflank? She can. So outflank, extra rage, additional 6 rounds per day. we could rage a bit longer before resting. Which doesn't seem to be a huge thing with her. Because we usually are able to rest. She bites though, and has to be probably in melee range for the bite to work, so she's not getting the bite bonus. +2 on our fortitude saving throws. Alright, let's give her extra rage and outflank. Fighter proficiencies. So that's pretty good. Let's take a look at her now. Attack +9 with the glaive. So they're going to be flanking enemies behind Valerie for massive damage. I guess we can do Octavia next because we were going to get her a rogue level. You know, her trickery, her stealth. She rolls her charisma bonus on this, so she's rolling a 10 on a DC check of might as well. Accomplish sneak attacker. Can't make attacks of opportunity or precise strike. Oh, melee attack. Oh, it stacks with other sources of precision damage such as sneak attack. I think we'll make it so you can't do attacks of opportunity for 1 round. It's pretty sweet. Evasion. Cool. So she doesn't get any more spells. She's got her snowballs. I've got potions to do that. She's got her Cat's Grace, which she can cast on herself to increase her ranged touch attacks. Let's get rid of a web and add another Cat's Grace in there. Now let's level up Lindsay or Valerie. She needs a base attack bonus of 7, so she's got to go to fighter level 7 before she can become a stalwart defender. She's an atheist, so she's not much of a cleric. She can demoralize. Still have her trying to use magic devices. I don't know why. She can't outflank, but maybe we should just give her exotic weapon types. First of all, let's quick save. I think we've got 3 good level ups there.
I'm listening.
Should be able to use weird stuff. I'll have shield focus. Gains a +1 AC by any shield she's using. Deploys a tower shield in combat. He does not take the -2 penalty on attack rolls because of the shield's encumbrance. They could go for something more attack oriented. Let's give her shield focus. AC is 29, pretty cool.
What troubles you?
Lindsay. He's doing just fine as a bard. He's got a great charisma bonus on demoralized person. Let's get that use magic device. Mobility. He's pretty much set. Lingering performance. The bonus and penalties from your bardic performance continue for 2 rounds after you cease performing. That's pretty cool. Shoot or throw ranged weapons at an opponent in melee without taking a standard -4. While wielding the weapon in which you have weapon focus, you can perform a bewildering show of prowess as a full round act. Make a persuasion, intimidate. Yeah, she doesn't intimidate. 6 additional extra performance rounds. That's pretty cool. I'm going to give her a precise shot. She gets a level 2 spell. I think we're taking Blur here. I think we're taking Blur. 1 minute per level, that's pretty good. Now for Osiris. What does Osiris want to do? Take a level of fighter to get his base attack bonus is terrible. Taking a fighter level is for some reason not raising it. Still remains at 3. +1 bonus on attack rolls, 2 additional rounds per day. Maintain this. Use this ability for number of rounds per day equal to 4 plus its charisma modifier. At each level after first, an archaeologist can use this luck for 2 additional rounds per day. Free action. Bonus increases to +2 at 5th level, which we haven't gotten to yet. You get 2 level 2 spells. I'm surprised Fighter doesn't raise his base attack bonus though. None of these do? Thanks, take it back down to +2. Also, it does raise, he's only got a +2 though. Another level of rogue. Looks pretty good. Accomplished sneak attacker. Skill focus, +3 on the chosen skill. Intimidating prowess would be pretty good for him. Add the strength modifier, plus persuasion, intimidate checks. We already have a demoralizer though. His demoralize would be excellent. Take a light armor focus for a +1 to AC. Accomplish sneak attacker. I don't love it. +6. It's either that or intimidating prowess. So his strength is a +3, his charisma is a +3, his persuasion is 13. And he can demoralize, right? Let me just make sure. He can demoralize a person. He's gonna be so demoralizing to people. Since he has knowledge of the world, so I'll give him some more religion. And we can accomplish sneak attacker and intimidating prowess. So he's got a 13 + 6, 19 to succeed on a difficulty check. Let's say 13, 14, 15. I think that's pretty good. So he and Jaethal, I believe, are going to be intimidating. And there we are. He's a +7 with his agile rapier. 6 to 13, 5 to 10, but this does piercing damage. And has a much better critical range, 18 to 20. So that's cool. Let's just check here. She's got intimidating prowess, so we're going to be intimidating with Jaethal and Asirius. She could even intimidate a bit. They're going to be outflanking. She's going to be tower shield, focusing on defense with her shield while they're behind her. Octavia, we're going for Arcane Trickster once we get it. She's accomplished sneak attacker, and so is he. So that, my friends, is a successful episode, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments if you made it this far. What was this, episode 15? I believe probably the longest one yet. Oh my goodness, where is it? Yep, episode 15. So, pretty cool. We're leveled up. We're raring to go. I think we've got a pretty good battle strategy in place here.
Anything is possible.
Did she get extra rage too? I think so. Alright, so we'll be raging and setting the stage in the next episode as we explore more of the Stolen Lands, our new home, and see what else is cooking around the Stolen Lands. Probably other little hidden nooks like that. Let's just see before we go if there's any paths yet to be walked. Down here. This way. Down this way. There's a few little nooks we've got to clear out here. We'll do that next time. So, if you watched it this far, you're awesome. Thank you for watching. Leave me a comment. Smash the like button. And I'll see you in the next episode. I gotta get some sleep. So, peace out, everybody. One love. And, yeah, catch you next time. So long.